Hey, welcome back to the bench. We are working on this 18th scale crawler that I got from TEMU, and we were going to change the shocks, the wheels, and the servo. Well, I got the shocks finally. I ended up ordering them from AliExpress, I do believe. And the reason why is they were cheap to start with. I found with some of these things, these sites where you order stuff, if you put stuff in your cart, they'll send you an email or a text over time and to entice you to buy them, and they'll tell you that you can get them for a cheaper price than what you put them in the cart as. Well, I put these in the cart, and after a little while, they sent me an email, and hello? What's up? Okay, so where was I? That was my grandson. He plays, talking about tennis. He was a number 3 in the state of Texas. When he was in high school, he just started college, and he just met some guy, that big time tennis player. What am I trying to figure out? Oh, where did I get these daggone shocks? Was it AliExpress or TEMU? One of the two. And why I can't find, that's my account, to ship. No orders on this account. Shipped. View all. Yeah, I got these from TEMU, from JJRC, and they were $9.10 originally. And I got an email, and I said you could have them for $1.76. So I thought, what the heck? I'll order them. Of course, it cost me $3 to have them shipped. So I paid $4.76 for them. So let's see what they look like, and we'll put them on this vehicle and see if they're any good. We got some wheels coming, and that was the same kind of deal. And I think I got those from TEMU. TEMU does the same thing. The wheels are put them in the cart, and TEMU, let's see, are they out for delivery today? No, these are, 1.3, 4 pieces for $4.81. And they're probably regular $13.60. So I got them for $4. I thought they would go kind of cool with this. So yeah, you can definitely get some deals. So yeah, they'll be here, I think, today. I got something coming today. No, these are some tires I ordered. But yeah, the wheels will be here in the next couple days. So when I get them, I'll put them on here in this video. So Yeah, let's check these out. And oh my goodness, that's some sticky stuff. Very sticky. Okay, so here's the shocks. And let's take one out and see what they feel like. They gotta be better than the ones that are around here. Yeah, much better. They are oil filled. You can take the top off. You can adjust the pre-tension on them. But yeah, those are much better feeling shocks than this. Okay, so let's put them on and we'll see if it changes from Mr. I'm Bouncy to something more resembling a real shock. Okay, so I've been putting these shocks on. These shocks are taller. I told you we were going to order 59 millimeter shocks, and I ended up ordering 65 millimeter shocks. And here's the reason why. These tires are 60 millimeters. I can buy tires that are 68 millimeters that'll fit on a 1.3 inch wheel, which gives this a bigger tire. So I needed a little more wheel space, or yeah, tire space here. So I got a little longer shock than what we had originally planned on. But the reason for that is because I wanted to put some bigger tires on this, and I wanted to kind of have it the same look as before, and not rub if we did get when we got the bigger tires. So when those tires get here, I ordered 68 millimeter tires instead of the 60s. So, yeah. So the shocks are pretty easy to change. I've got 3 of them done already. The bottom of the shock, the screw goes all the way through the shock and the link. And the links are pretty flimsy. So in this plan, I think the links will be the next thing that we will change. Now the tires, the wheels, tires, and ESC are already ordered. I've been thinking about the links, and links are not expensive. They're like $10 for some metal ones, and we're going to probably change those. But yeah, again, the shocks are just a little taller. They give me a little more wheel room between the... Doesn't do anything for the ground clearance. Well, it does, because the tires will be 8 millimeters taller, which should give us 4 millimeters more ground clearance. And I think that'll make a little bit of difference in approach angle and just one. It's hard to get these things started. That's the only thing I've found, is trying to get these doggone things lined up. And that one just does not want to start. I don't know why. It came off real easy. So we're going to have a little bit higher stance right now. These shocks put a little more weight on the front too, or on the vehicle, which this vehicle needs a little more weight. I mean, it's not that it's real light, but it can use a little more weight. And the wheels will put some little more weight down low. And I imagine we're going to find out that a lot of the whatever it is, TRX 4M, TRM 4X, whatever the heck Traxxas's 18th scale is, a lot of this stuff is going to be the same as it's on that platform. Okay, so let's get these tires back on, wheels back on, and see if we got rid of the bounce, which was the biggest thing for the shocks, and now a little more room for bigger tires. So we spent $2, $4 on the shocks, and for this vehicle, they're not bad. They're probably comparable to Endura, and I don't know if you guys are Endura fans or not. I am. A lot of people complain about them, but I've never had any bad luck with their parts. Yes, sirree. Look at that. No bouncy bounce. That is so much better. And I do like the clip system on this for the body. As you can see here, you have clips here, and they fit down into a slot, and lock in place. And then you just push on them, and it'll take them lock them in place, and you can just push on them and take them out. All I have to do is find a remote for this flipping thing. I'm going to put a new receiver in it so I can use my Fly Sky. This is kind of small for my big old hand. Got rubber bands here to hold the battery in place. They seem to work okay. Okay, I gotta make sure that battery's got some power in it. Yeah, it does. Still haven't figured out the lights. If you watched my last video, I don't know what's going on with those. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Maybe someday I'll figure them out. Maybe I won't. Alright, so yeah, see, it kind of sits up higher now. But if we get a tire that's 68, that'll put it up into the wheel well a little better. Alright. And I'll be glad when the ESC gets here. Yeah, that ESC, this is a brush system, and that ESC is just, it's hard to control the speed. Electronic speed controller. Yeah. But anywho, we now have quite a bit of flex in, well, bigger tires is gonna, if we have that much flex, those just stay within the wheel wells. The taller ones are going to be close. We may have to limit the flex a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, definitely not bouncy like before. That's a good... The shocks make a big difference on this. Okay? Okay, now that we have the shocks on, we got the wheels and tires. So let's put the wheels and tires on and see if we still have enough room. We don't have any rubbing. So I got titanium wheels. Colored, not actual titanium. And the interesting part about these is bolts and nuts that go on the outside of these are just indentations in the actual bolts. I've never done tires or wheels quite this small. So let's see what happens when we put the tire on them. Okay, so it looks to me like this is 1.3 bolts, kind of like 24th scale. And I have seen people put 1.3 wheels on their 24th scale stuff. Usually they're 1-inch wheels. So we're gonna have to be real careful with the little bitty screws. Man, those are long screws. We'll see how well these go together. And the tires are very squishy, very sticky. They just say off-road. 1.3 by 66 by 26. These are 60s on the here, and we're going to put these on. These are squishy and very, very sticky. So let's see how hard these are to put on. Get that center ring in. Make sure you get the beads over the center ring. Oh, these are going to be easy. Getting the holes lined up may be difficult since they are so tiny. Well, maybe not. Yeah, sure.
This is such a big, complicated issue, Harris. Let's start with the legal versus the moral versus the parental, because I think there's different angles that you can analyze this across the board. I'll start with the legal. Really, the question in this case is going to come down, I think, to causation. And does the jury believe that
Okay.
the damages were caused by
I think
social
once we get
media?
one of them done,
They've been
the
called
rest
out
of them
for
ought to go pretty easy.
issues in these cases. In other words, these kids, and like I'm a father,
Let's
I know
hope.
you're a parent as well, don't just spend time on social media.
Nope.
There are other aspects to their life that impact in significant ways their mental health. So one, on the
Yeah,
legal
this is going to
side, I
be
think causation is going to come down to
interesting.
the media is more powerful
Okay. Not too bad.
I got some pushback, but
Okay, so when you tighten down wheels,
on social media until they're 16 years
so you
old.
want to make sure they get locked in place. Don't tighten up one screw and then go to the next one and then the next one.
Until they're 14 or 15 years old.
Work your way around
Complicated,
a little
controversial
bit at a
issue. Not
time
everyone can get it right. All over the
for
country,
each
there's a group
screw,
called the Independent Kids Should Be
alternating or
Association.
skipping a screw.
Members of the school
Pull it
day
down a little bit,
and
doing the next one.
all three of these are
A little bit
interviewed
time
by
consuming, but that way you won't
and
pull
ask
the
key questions
bead
across
off
the
the
entire
wheel
legal and policy spectrum. In case our audience doesn't know what's
or
going on,
pop it off
Harris is an
and
attorney, and
then
starting
have
with
to
the
start over.
point of causation is where I think Mark Zuckerberg will be hit the hardest today. Knowing that he has
So
tremendous
these are
influence
really not that difficult to do.
apologized to parents in the past, and
Actually, pretty easy.
arguably and rightfully so, what posture does he take here, though? Because there's a lot more at stake than about 800
And
million
just keep
dollars.
working your way around, pulling it down a little bit at a
This is such a
time.
good question, Harris, because
Checking your
I think
beads. These
a big
are
drop in the way that
seating really well.
proceedings because it's standard of care or malpractice or not.
Yeah, those are not bad.
Happens bedside manner. Do people like their doctor? Do they find him or her to be a person that they trust? It often impacts whether
Okay,
results are
so
positive.
there's our new
There are
look.
ways that assess a doctor or
I like them. Let's see. Let's compare them
they seem likable. This is a huge
to the other wheels, the tires.
fine line because the legal defense oftentimes can make you seem cold and uncaring to a jury. It can be the right
They're
legal
much wider.
argument to make, but on a
I
personal
like
level, you
that.
cannot connect. And so this is a real challenge, and I would imagine a lot of lawyers that are
So
preparing
here's
cases,
the
you have to be able to convince
comparison of the
the
two.
jury that you're trustworthy
The width.
while also making
They're wider. Not a lot. They just look wider, but they are wider by a couple of millimeters. Let's see. These are 60 by 21, and these are 66 by 25. So they're 4 millimeter wider, and they're 6 millimeters higher. And we put 4 millimeter longer shocks on here, so these should um, be fine on the vehicle and not rub, and give us a bigger, higher stance, more ground clearance, and I think overall better look. And they're definitely squishy. The foam's in there. Yeah, I like that a lot better. All right, I'll be back as soon as I get the rest of them put together and put on. Okay, so we have the new tires and wheels, the new shocks, and already I'm liking it better. Like the look of it better. High stance. Put the body on, see what happens. Alrighty. So, this is how it looks now. We have better wheels and tires, for sure. It's got more weight to it now, down low. better shocks. We're not bouncing anymore. And we can go all the way down to the bottom of the shocks and we're still not rubbing our tires. Maybe, no, we're good. We still got a couple millimeters of space when we flex it. So yeah, not bad. Alright guys, that finishes this video. As soon as I get the motor and ESC changed in this bad boy, I think we're going to have a much better vehicle. The only thing that would be left to change, in my opinion, would be the drive shafts, but I think I'd wait and see if they broke or not, and maybe the links, because the links are pretty flimsy, which means you're going to get some side, I don't know, maybe not, and the steering linkage, and we're going to change the servo. So the next thing will be servo, basically the electronics. Alright, so I like this vehicle. After I've got it all said and done, I paid $83 for the vehicle. You remember the shocks I got for like $1 something? They were actually 12 bucks. And the wheels and tires, I got those for, I don't remember what I told you guys. The wheels and tires are, see, I got the tires from AliExpress. It came yesterday. And I paid $6.64 for the tires. And I got, that was the total with shipping. They're 705, made by Red Spider. Right now you can get them for, they're regular $14. They're on sale for $705. And if you got, shipping was $2.12, is $2.12. So $9, and I got them for $6.64. All right. The wheels came from TEMU, and I paid $1.76 for those. $4.81 because of shipping. But if you wanted to buy them now, they are $21.24. Okay, I got them for $7. I paid $1.42 for them. Like I said, if you put stuff in your cart, you wait long enough, $1.42, and then I paid $2.99 for shipping. But still, I only paid $4 for them, a little over $4. So you can get pretty good deals. And I mean, these are not bad wheels and tires. They're not at all. And then the shocks cost $3.17. Another $2.99 for shipping. So I paid like $6 for them. So I got $6, $4, 10, 16, and 83. So we've got $99 into this vehicle. And I think it's probably, when I get done, we put another $50 in it. So we'll have $150 about into this vehicle. And it will be very capable. Very nice. Like I said, it got a hard plastic body. Looks like a vehicle that we all know and love. And yeah, so ESC and motor and a new servo, some new electronics, and this will be $150 very capable vehicle. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.